sem nada, whiskão puro. Isso daqui eu vou tomar estilo cowboy, vamos ver. 11 mil euros de whisky, de 1989. Tá doido, muito caro.
Are you ready?
Yes! Esse é mais fraco.
Are you guys from Brazil?
Yes?
Oh, really? Which part of Brazil are you guys from?
I'm from São Paulo.
São Paulo.
São Paulo. Have you been there?
No.
No?
I would
Not
really
yet.
like to go. One of my best friends is from São Paulo as well, but she's living here 5 years now, so she has more of like a Dublin Brazilian accent.
Esse o cheiro é melhor, mas é mais forte. Bêbado aqui. Tá cheio, hein? Caraca, eu não esperava que ia estar tão cheio assim, não. Atlântico. Fala pessoal, diretamente de Dublin, Irlanda. Hoje eu estou aqui na região da Smithfield. Vou fazer um tour na Jameson. Essa é uma região aqui, ó, que eu nunca vi, hein? Nunca entrei aqui e vocês vão conhecer comigo. Aqui o pessoal tirando uma foto. Aqui em volta, ó, tem a Carrows, que é onde vende algumas lembranças, coisas da Irlanda, roupas, né? Tudo relacionado à Irlanda. É uma loja bem legal. Aqui tem um restaurante também. E vamos lá para o nosso tour. Vamos conhecer aqui a Jameson. Vou mostrar tudo pra vocês. Olha, espaço grande, hein, pessoal. Aqui na entrada já tem um bar. Tá cheio, hein? Caraca, eu não esperava que ia estar tão cheio assim, não. Aqui tem um bar, bastante pessoas bebendo. Achei que era mais o negócio do tour só. Mas tem uma galera. Vamos ver, vamos dar um rolê aqui. Estilo pub, hein? Olha, aqui deu pra testar. Eu acho que é aqui que eu vou tomar depois no final, porque no final é incluso, né, 3 doses de whisky que a gente pode tomar no final do tour. Tem toda a explicação, né? Começa o tour às 4, daqui a pouquinho. Daqui a pouco eu já posso entrar pra fazer esse tour. E aí depois a gente experimenta. Eu acho que é aqui que experimenta. Eles dão um ticket e tem um pessoal de motoclube aqui, ó, com essas jaquetas, né? Vamos ver o que rola aqui. Aqui eu acho que é um whisky, ó. Aqui é um lugar, eu acho que para comprar roupas, né? Comprar lembrancinhas relacionadas a Jameson. É isso mesmo aqui, ó. Para colocar o whisky, né? Dosador, 15 euros. Aqui tem jaqueta, bolsas. Aqui, ó, jaqueta 120 euros. Jaqueta da Jameson. E essa é meio que o waterproof. Da hora. E aqui são os whisky à venda, ó. Aqui tem alguns whisky, ó. Tem 3 opções de whisky ali, ó. 120 euros. Esse daqui. Tem outro aqui, 70 euros. 120. Esse lugar para comprar lembrancinha que tem outras opções de whisky. Muitas opções, hein? Mas daqui é sem condições, rapaziada. Você é louco, esse daqui, ó, 300 euros. Esse daqui, 11 mil. 11 mil euros de whisky, de 1989. Tá doido, muito caro. Esses daqui já é mais em conta, ó. Blue Spot, 100 euros, 75. E aqui são outras marcas, né? Isso daqui eu acho que não é da Jameson. Porque isso daqui é gin, ó. Vendendo gin, 53 euros. Da hora. Camiseta da Jameson. Agora vamos lá que vai começar o tour, né, daqui a pouco, às 4 horas. Agora são exatamente 3h56. Vamos lá que eu tô com 2 parceiros aqui também. Daí tem que apresentar o ticket. Depois eu volto aqui nesse bar pra tomar uma. Aqui, ó, pessoal, as opções de tour que tem, né? Porque, saiu da tela. Mas o que eu peguei foi de 45 minutos de tour. Aí eles vão mostrar tudo, como que é feito, né? O whisky. Vai ter as 3 doses também que a gente pode tomar, né? Já incluso no valor. E o valor é 31 euros. Mas tem outras opções também. Tem alguns que é aula, que eles dão aula como que faz o whisky, né? Como que funciona. Agora tem que ver onde que é a entrada. Eu acho que é aqui, ó. All pre-book, ticket, smooth, check-in. É, tem que ser aqui. Acho que é por aqui, ó.
So guys, see you guys off 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys all together. Sorry? Bathroom's just out here to the right, okay? Okay.
I pass ticket here, yeah, right?
Yeah, so just go to the desk and you just...
First here.
So go to here,
Okay.
they'll print out your tickets, okay? 'Cause you just need a ticket.
Alright, ok, thank you. Aí tem que passar aqui primeiro para validar os tickets. Vamos ver, tô com 3 aqui. Hello, how are you? All good? I have 3 tickets, yeah? The first one.
One should be okay.
Ah, just one?
Yeah.
Okay, alright.
You have 3 for Gabriel?
3, alright.
Are you guys from Brazil?
Yes?
Oh, very nice. Which part of Brazil are you guys from?
I'm from São Paulo.
São Paulo.
São Paulo. Have you been there?
No.
No?
I would
Not
really
yet.
like to go. One of my best friends is from São Paulo as well, but she's living here 5 years now, so she has more of like a Dublin Brazilian accent.
Ah, cool. Nice.
But we have a lot of Brazilians in Ireland. It's very nice.
Yeah, that's true.
You can probably hear it everywhere. Okay, so guys, for your tour,
Okay.
you can join the queue there. They'll let you upstairs in 2-3 minutes. When you're up there, you have drinks with your tickets and you bring them with you on the tour.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Yeah. See you. Have a good one.
Tchau.
Obrigado. Tchau, tchau.
Obrigada, tchau, tchau.
Aí, ó, pessoal, o ticket é por aqui. A menina bem gente boa, né? Já falando português, perguntou de onde a gente era do Brasil. Vamos esperar aqui na fila que tá cheio, hein? Eu acho que a gente tem que pegar a fila ali, hein? Acho que é pra lá, porque ele falou que era ali, a das 4. Já vamos iniciar bebendo já? Aí, ó, a gente tem que apresentar isso daqui pra pegar a bebida. Mas eu acho que é 3 que é incluso, acho que não é uma só. Vamos ver como que funciona.
James Lemon Ginger.
A atendente ali parece ser brasileira já.
3 opções.
O que mais tem?
A ginger, a lemon e o cowboy.
3 opções de, acho que é de mistura, né? Um é original, sem nada adicionado, o outro é com limonada e o outro é com gengibre e limão. Vamos ver qual que eu ia pegar.
É bom o ginger, né? Pra limpar o corpo.
Mas tô achando estranho, porque os outros tours, pessoal, aqui tem tour da Guinness também, tem outro whisky, né? Normalmente faz o tour e depois bebe. Aqui aparentemente bebe e depois faz o tour. Mano, eu tô achando estranho, cara, porque primeiro não faz o tour e depois bebe.
A gente espera aqui 10 minutinhos, tá ocupando o pessoal, né? Se quiser já pagar, pode deixar ali 5 euros, 10 euros.
Pagar o quê? Chips? Eu acho que eu vou pegar o original.
No words.
How are you?
If all of you could listen, I'd appreciate that. So, with your ticket, you get a free drink. You have the choice between Jameson ginger ale and lime, which I will prepare right here. In the middle is straight on the rocks, and down here is mixed with lemonade. Take this slip off the left side of your ticket and pop it into this jar. So, what are you thinking, guys?
I would
Yeah.
like some Jameson original, yeah?
Yeah, if you want a ritual, you can just take one there.
Okay. I put here, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, thank you.
Ginger ale and lime. No problem.
Vamos ver. Ver o original aqui, pessoal, sem nada, o whiskão puro. Esse daqui eu vou tomar estilo cowboy, vamos ver. Bom, já dá uma esquentada já. E aí, bom?
Suquinho, né?
Isso daí é com o quê? Limão?
Limão.
Limonada. Tem as 3 opções. Eu peguei o purão já para iniciar. Vamos ver. Aqui vamos iniciar nosso tour. Eu já tô tomando esse whiskão puro, rapaziada. Esse tour aqui se fazer embriagado. Acho que na hora que acabar esse daqui eu tô chapado já.
Are we ready? Are we ready?
Yes!
Let's go. Arr! That's it, be careful of the step. That's weird. So I say you want to slide over to this side just when immediate play, it's just easier
Okay,
to
yeah.
see because you're going to be facing the wrong way. Hi, hello. Hi. How are you? Good. My name is Nathan. I'm your tour guide today. I'm from Dublin, born and bred, if you can't tell by the accent. So I do apologise if you can't understand me, okay? I won't be offended if you ask me to repeat myself, I promise, alright? So I am an actor, I am a stuntman, so obviously I'm working as a tour guide. I'm going to pay my bills somehow, you know? But yeah, I promise to keep you entertained, informed, at the very least not lost, okay? Now, you know a bit about me, I know a bit about you, so start over here. Where are you from? Belfast. Oh, lovely, very good. Yeah, nice. How long is here for? Just tonight. Yeah, nice. Yeah, lovely, lovely, very good. Where's that way from?
Charlotte, North Carolina.
Lovely, nice. And how long is here for?
A week here.
Lovely. And what's your favourite thing about Ireland?
To Ireland.
You don't have to say me now, it's okay.
You.
Lovely, lovely, I'll take that.
Vikings
I'll take that. What yourself?
Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
Lovely, nice, nice, very good. How long is here for?
This is the last day, but this is the past week.
Lovely, so you're finished on a high note today. Yeah, nice. Where's yourself in the back?
I'm from Brazil, yeah.
Oh, very good. Yeah, how long are you here for?
I live here 5 years.
Ah, very good,
Yeah.
very good. Well, yeah, very welcome.
Thank you.
And yourself?
I'm from Brazil.
And you here is 5 years as well, or?
No, I'm here 3 years.
Ah, nice, lovely, happy days. Where's yourselves in the front?
Seattle.
Lovely, nice. Yeah, happy days. How long are you here for?
A week.
Lovely. Start of the week or the end of the week now?
We're right in the middle.
Lovely, happy days. And yourself in the back?
Belfast one night.
Ah, very good, yeah, yeah. You know each other? Yeah. Ah, fair, yeah. Yeah. Where are yourselves, where are you from?
Tennessee.
Lovely, nice, like your whiskey.
Yeah.
Bit of Tennessee whiskey, yeah?
Yeah.
Chris Stapleton.
Yeah.
Actually, I met him once.
Really?
I met him on Game of Thrones, yeah, he was, I was actually talking for like 45 minutes and I didn't realise people were coming up to him. I was like, sorry, what's your name? I was like, Chris Stapleton. And I was like, alright, Sam. But where are you from in the back?
North Carolina.
Lovely, nice, and how long is he here for?
It's been a week. This is our last day.
Oh, happy days. How are you? How's things? I'm going to put you on the spot now because you're late, okay? Where are you from?
Atlanta.
Georgia.
Ah, very good. And how long is he here for?
8 days.
Yeah, nice, nice. Just start or the end?
Just start. We got here yesterday.
Ah, lovely, happy days. Straight to the whiskey, I like it. I like it. How about yourselves then? Where are you from?
Holland.
Holland, very good, yeah. And how long are you here for?
A weekend.
Lovely, nice, cool, pretty good. And yourselves in the front?
Seattle.
Seattle. Did I get everything? I got you, didn't I?
Yeah, we're with him.
Oh, you said together. Yeah, yeah. Oh, fair. Oh, very, very good. Okay, cool. And what was yourself?
New York City.
Lovely, nice, nice. And how long is he here for?
It's our last day.
Ah,
Been here about a
okay.
week. Yeah.
Okay, fair, fair. And on a high note though.
Right.
What yourselves in the front there? Austria, very good. Whereabouts?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been a few times. My girlfriend's from Salzburg. So, yeah. Ik ben Nathan. Dongshe.
Action.
Where yourself? Where are you from?
From Norway.
Oh, very good. How long are you here for?
3 nights going back tomorrow.
Ah, very good. Okay. Yeah, nice. And yourself? Where are you from?
Brazil.
Brazil. Yeah, guys, are you with the two guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. How long you been here?
I'm living here. 1 year.
Lovely, nice, nice. And then you guys.
There was
Oh, yeah, fair, fair. Okay. Now I have an important question to ask before we get started. Okay. Does everyone here like whiskey?
Yes.
Yes.
A bit more enthusiasm than that. Come on. Does everyone here like whiskey?
Yes.
Now, does anyone know much about whiskey? Okay, that's good.
No.
Good. Yes, absolutely. Because now I can say what I want and you'll believe me, okay? No, but everything you need to know about our whiskey, it's either in the bottle or it's on the label. First is the name, John Jameson, our founder. Right below is the family crest with the motto, Sine Metu. A Latin phrase that means without fear. A phrase that defined John's life, but really, is to find our whiskey. There are many characters in the Jameson story. There's only one founding father, John Jameson, a Scotsman. I know, we don't like to talk about that, okay? He set up shop here in Smithfield in 1780. At the time, Dublin was in the midst of a boom. Its population was growing dramatically. It was the second largest city in Ireland and Britain, just behind London. At the time, there were over 100 distilleries and breweries in Dublin. However, many of them would eventually fade away. But little did they know back then, the north side would land a gem. John Jameson's Distillery here in Bow Street over 200 years later was still standing strong. Here's the main man himself, John Jameson. And his lovely wife, Margaret Haig. Two people who shared the same taste for adventure. And with a bit of innovation and hard work, the distillery grew. But so did their family. Together, they had 16 children. Margaret's the real hero here. In time, one of their sons, John Jameson II, took over as master distiller. And he built on his father's legacy that was entrusted to him with hard work, constant innovation, and unmatched quality. So in the 1820s, the distillery was looking something like this. It expanded over 5 acres throughout Smithfield. And between 1880 and 1905, it was on all cylinders, full capacity. Now the Jameson name, it may be on the label, but the ownership of that legacy is truly shared. You'll find 2 barrel men on every Jameson original bottle. One's on the back of the neck and one's underneath, like you'll see just here. These figures represent the hard workers of past and present who built the whiskey from the ground up. It's their story that we tell today. So by the 1880s, Bow Street was like a city within the city of Dublin. It was a bustling place to be. It was so self-sufficient that the records in our archives list plenty of craftspeople. We have lists of carpenters, blacksmiths, painters, ostlers. Does anyone know what an ostler did? It's the guys who looked after the horses. So Jameson, they had a reputation being good employers. Once hired, you generally had a job for life. So fingers crossed my contract gets renewed, eh? At its peak here in Bow Street, they hired 300 people, which supported hundreds of families across Dublin. And by the late 1880s, they're producing 1 million gallons of whiskey, roughly 6.5 million bottles per year. Does anyone want to guess how many bottles we're producing nowadays? Someone shout a number at me. 100? 100? Close. Anyone else? Not as close. 120 million. So we're doing alright, we're shooting for the stars there. Whiskey's going far, you know. Now as you can see, the building is old, 200, 300 years old, like the walls, like it's a maze. We still get lost sometimes. There's a lot of artifacts going around. One of my favourite stories with one of the artifacts is about this teapot. Now you're going to say, Nathan, what's so good about a teapot? Well, this teapot has more drama in it than a Netflix miniseries, alright? So, every worker who worked here received a daily ration of grog. A whiskey in the morning and a whiskey in the evening. Unfortunately, we don't do that anymore, okay? What's in the bottle, eh? What's in the bottle? But if you have to call it dirty job, I'm talking chimney sweeps, soups, the works, you received an extra glass. But some employees, they didn't want to do the dirty work, so they covered themselves in dirt, in soot, in muck, to trick the foreman to receive that extra glass. What other employees did, this is where the teapot comes in. They put new make whiskey in this every single day at 60% ABV or 120 proof, so pretty strong. So if you fancy a spot of tea, you come into the tea room and help yourself. Now management knew whiskey was going missing, they just didn't know it was secretly hiding in the teapot. So when a new employee started, they were told never leave the teapot over the gas flame. You know the rest. We like to keep that tradition a bit more alive today. You had your Jameson Ginger, our signature, or neat if you prefer, from the grog bar outside. But luckily you didn't have to drink it from a teapot or cut yourself and soot or dirt to get it, eh? But I'll take you back into a bit more history, into the golden age of Jameson whiskey. So by the 20th century, Jameson was shipping the good stuff across the globe. More and more people couldn't get enough of the triple distilled smoothness and incomparable taste. Sadly, through political and military conflict, war broke out. Not once, but twice. be a conflict in Ireland as well. And due to the distillery's prime location, it became a fortress for the 1916 Rising, housing the Irish Rebellion, even having snipers on the roof. So with tough times ahead, Jameson's generosity prevailed. Because due to the imposition of martial law, no worker gained entry for 2 whole weeks, but the wage books in our company archives show that everybody was paid in full. Things started to look good again. Happy days. Trade war with Britain. We left the British Empire and they imposed tariffs. And in the effects of the prohibition with the United States, we just lost our 2 biggest trade deals. American bootleggers were labelling their moonshine as Irish whiskey, charging more for it, double, even triple the price. So the lost momentum and damage to our good name, it seemed irreversible. But in the 1960s, the Irish whiskey industry had reached rock bottom. We're calling upon Jameson's spirit and an example of innovative thinking. The guardians of whiskey bearing his name decided it was time to sink or swim. And the other Irish distillers came to the same conclusion. So in 1966, after generations of rivalry, John Powers and Son, John Jameson and Son, and Cork Distillery Company came together. They created Irish Distillers Group. And it's still alive today, so hooked. Now our spirit, it still lives in Bow Street, where John perfected the art of whiskey making. Our heart now lies in Middleton, County Cork, where our whiskey is distilled and matured to satisfy a growing global demand. It's the perfect place to produce the highest quality of Irish whiskey. And our heritage of innovation and hard work, it continues. Our whiskey is steeped in tradition and craft. Our makers are trying new ingredients and techniques that reflect the expanding taste of whiskey drinkers like you. Jameson has always been a people story. It's about our barrelmen, our makers, and our masters who are living up to 245 years of heritage. As about you, it's about us who all enjoy the smooth taste of Jameson Irish whiskey. So maybe, just maybe, we are all barrelmen.
Front.
Sorry for drama, it's in the contract. The goosebumps are there, aren't they? The goosebumps are there, you can feel it, you can feel it. Right, we're going to the process room, okay? You're going to see 5 stations, we're going to have 3 each side. If you're still drinking, keep drinking. Any empty glasses, ask you to bring them into the taste room, the designated table just outside. And any questions, hold on to them. I'd love to answer them, I'll just answer them in the taste room. That sound good?
Yes. Yeah, good.
Cool, let's go. So 3 each side, give or take, just squeeze in. It takes about 3 or 4 days for these to distillate our whiskey. Obviously in Jameson we use 2 types of whiskey, pot still whiskey and grain whiskey. It's a mix, it's a blend. So we use our continuous still to distillate our grain whiskey. It takes about 17 hours. Wash goes in, whiskey comes out. More modern efficient way that came in from the 1960s. But you will see 2 pot atomizers in front of you. The right one. Get a paper card and spray the right one first. They don't lift up, just spray it like you're spraying perfume. Give it a shake and give it a smell. So the smells from the pot still, the one on the right, you're going to get robust spice, barley, some people say tequila, hangover. Yeah. And do the same with the column still, the one on the left. The column still one, you're going to get light, delicate, small flavours. Some people say vodka, others say hand sanitizer. We're kind of around them. But remember these flavours when you're going to taste them in the next round.
Álcool puro, tô ficando chapado já.
Two different types of casks. We get an American barrel and a sherry butt. We get an American barrel from Kentucky, USA, which would have housed bourbon or American whiskey. We get our sherry butts from Jerez in Spain, which would have housed sherry, a type of fortified wine. So, you will see two pots in front of you. The one on the left, the bourbon. Open it up, put your nose in, give it a smell. The flavours from the bourbon, what you're going to get is toasted wood, sweetness, vanilla. And when you're ready to send the sherry, you're going to get dry fruits, nuts, figs, and if you're Irish, Christmas cake.
Esse é mais fraco. Mas esse daqui me deixou chapado. Esse daqui, mano. Cheirei um pouco desse outro aqui, muito forte.
But remember these flavors when you're tasting them in the next round. We then get our spirit and we add them to separate casks. And I say spirit because it's not legally a whiskey yet. It takes 3 years to be legally a whiskey, but here in Jameson we do at least 4. So now, the spirit and the wood have to interact. They have a bit of a private conversation. You will see 4 beakers in front of you. New make, the 7 year. We get our colour solely from the barrel itself. But is there something else that you notice? There's less. So because we're a bit sad in Ireland, a bit dramatic, I like to say poetic, we call that the angel share. Aww. Aww. So we lose 2% to evaporation every year. It doesn't sound like much, but that's 1 bottle every 64,000 bottles a day, 1 bottle every 2.5 seconds. So we like to say a lot of happy angels in Ireland. After mature it, we blend it, we bottle it, and for the best part, we drink it. Hopefully that was good, yeah. Okay. So any empty glasses, please bring them with you. If you're still drinking, keep drinking, and then we should go taste our fine Irish whiskey. Yes.
Agora bora beber mais, ficar chapado.
Começando a gostar,
Eu já tô meio chapado, já tomei aquele lá puro. É, pessoal, não deveria ter pegado o puro. Vamos ver esse daqui.
A 2-minute video of our distribution operations of our Midleton distillery, and I promise we'll get to the fun stuff now in a minute, okay?
The 3 whiskies in front of you are the
As we mentioned earlier, the heart of our whisky making operations lives in Midleton, County Cork. What you can see here is our old Midleton distillery that began operations in the early 1820s. And appearing in the back, we can see our modern Midleton distillery, where we make our whisky today. We produce over 60 million litres of pure alcohol every year, making us one of the biggest whisky distilleries in the world. The distillery operates 24/7 year-round, only closing for 2 weeks for maintenance. This is our still house, which houses the world's largest pot stills, each holding 80,000 litres. We have 3 sets of these pot stills in the main distillery to keep up with our growing demand. We mature our whisky in 2 locations. One at the Midleton site, where we have reached our warehouse capacity with 78 warehouses. And the second at our Dungorney site, which is 15 kilometres away from the distillery, where we currently have 70 warehouses. We are planning to add 6 new warehouses here each year. Each warehouse holds 16,000 casks. We are currently maturing 2 million casks. Our master blender, Billy Lighton, and his blending team decides when the whisky is finished maturing. They nose whisky samples from various cask types daily to ensure they have the desired results. They can then start the blending process. Our blending is at craft scale, meaning each individual sherry cask gets individually nosed. They then blend these various whiskies together in a lab, creating individual blends. After the whiskey has been sampled and nosed, the casks are emptied into vats in Middleton and blended. The whiskey is then delivered by tanker to our bottling operations in Fox and Geese, which is just outside Dublin city centre. From here, our whiskey is bottled and packed into trucks and ready to be distributed and enjoyed around the world.
That's a lot of whiskey, eh?
Yeah.
Now you see about 20% off that on the back of your tickets today if you do wish to go down. But now for the fun stuff, for the real stuff. But if you were driving today or simply not drinking, that is okay, you'll still learn a lot. I do have spittoons if anyone would just like to taste and not ingest. Also have biscuits if anyone would like a biscuit. I can also refill your water. Unfortunately, I cannot refill your whiskey, okay? No. But we got 3 whiskies in front of us. Jameson Original, Black Barrel and Distillery Edition. We're gonna drink it in that order. So the middle one first, the original. So this glass helps us analyse the whiskey better. Tilt at a 45-degree angle and twirl around. I can make this do whatever I want. As you bring back the flap, whether above your head or in the light in front of you, you're gonna see a film or a residue appear. Does anyone know what the droplets are called? Legs, yeah, definitely. So in wine, legs, in certain whiskies, legs as well. But here in Ireland, we call them whiskey tears. We call ourselves asleep a lot here, it's okay. But if it's a fast-moving thin tear, it's a lighter body whiskey. If it's a slow-moving, thicker tear, it's more of a full-bodied oiler whiskey. But because our Jameson is a mix, it's a medium body whiskey. But I presume everyone has had the original Jameson before. Anyone's first time today? Yeah. Your first time, yeah?
Yeah.
Very good. Well, now you'll learn how to drink a Jameson by a real Irishman. Tell your friends. But it's our best-selling whiskey. It's the best-selling Irish whiskey internationally. But open it up, give it a smell. Smells good, eh? Now next time we smell it, we're going to nose it. So open our mouth just like this. This allows the aroma to pass through your nose. You can almost taste it in your mouth. It also takes the spice out of it. And if you do this at a bar, people really think you know what you're talking about. Just don't look anyone in the eyes because it's kind of weird. But what do you smell? Are you getting the hints of vanilla? The pepper, wood spice, the sweet notes. Now before we drink, I want you to keep a little bit of your favourite one of the 3 for a toast at the end, okay? And when we drink this one, we're going to leave it in our mouths for 5-6 seconds. That allows the more subtler flavours to appear, but also we say for every year it's been in the barrel, 1 second in your mouth. So when you're ready, launch it.
Let's launch it.
What are you getting the sweetness from the unmalted barley? Can you get the hits of vanilla from it? It tingles a little bit. The finish is smooth, it's warm, but it doesn't stay long, it doesn't linger.
You gotta drink more.
Exactly. Now, I know a few of you have forgotten what this is called, especially my Irish friends. This is water. Okay, let's cleanse our palates, please. Drink some water for me, please. The next one, our Black Barrel. Has anyone had the Black Barrel before? No? This is our second best-selling whiskey. It's our most complex whiskey. It's specifically aged, it's carefully batched, but it's massively blended. Does anyone know where we get the name Black Barrel from? So we get our ex-bourbon barrels from Kentucky, USA. The law over there is they use it once, they char the inside. We buy it off them, we char it a second time, double charring, blackening the barrel, black barrel. It gives an oak influence but really magnifies the sweetness. So give this one a smell, give it a nose. Yeah, this one smells good. This is more of a sweeter style of whiskey. The smell in this one's going to be like caramel. This is my favourite one of the three.
Caramel, não tô sentindo nada, só álcool.
But when you're ready, in your mouth about 5-6 seconds as well. Sláinte it.
Excelente.
You're almost going to get like a toffee taste off this one. Butterscotch. Werther's original. It's some people say exotic fruits like mango. Mango, yeah. Some people say banana, but that whiskey's never seen a banana. Are you getting mango? A banana, yeah, fair, yeah. Some people say it's like a banana, but it's never seen. It's weird how it all comes together. Anyone else tasting anything that I haven't said?
So if we like number 2 more than number 1, do we step back and shoot the number 1 and leave the number 2?
This is not a shot drinking contest. You'll sip and enjoy our whiskey. A lot of you in Americans love to shoot back the Jameson, but that is frowned upon here. We don't do that. We don't do that.
This is an Irish education.
Exactly, there you go. Now, this is bottled at 40% or 80 proof, but if you wanted, you can bottle your own from the cask downstairs at 60% ABV or 120 proof, and I'll tell you, it tastes delicious. But you can also personalise your name on it. I used to make a joke and saying you can get my name on it, until someone did last week, and I don't know how I feel about it. So that joke is happening no more, okay? But cleanse up palate for me, drink some water, please. Now the distillery edition, I can't imagine anyone has had this before. You can only get this here in Bow Street or in Middleton. You won't find it in any Irish bar or any duty free. It is a celebration to our renovation here in 2017, but you will not get it anywhere else other than Bow Street or Middleton. It focuses on the pot still whiskey, so it can be a bit sweeter, a little bit spicier, but has used the same barrels as the original, so the ex-bourbon, ex-sherry, but also uses the same double toasted American barrels too, but this just has a bigger sherry influence. So, give this one a nose, give it a smell. The smell is good. It's light, it's floral, almost perfumey.
Não, esse é mais suave.
They like to say it's like white wine on the nose, but red wine on the lips. But when you're ready, sláinte.
Este aqui é mais suave.
Leave in your mouth for 5-6 seconds as well. So it's just sweeter. You almost get apples and pears.
Esse o cheiro é melhor, mas é mais forte.
It doesn't really, it lingers a bit longer, a bit of a mellow spice.
Sai bêbado aqui. Ó, o melhor de todos.
Does anyone prefer the original?
Acho que é esse daqui.
Hans prefer the original? No?
Jameson tradicional perfect.
I think like another whiskey drinker will say, "Oh, drink it neat," but I think the original is perfect in a Jameson and ginger or a cocktail or an Irish coffee. But Hans, if you prefer the black barrel, I prefer the black barrel. We more of a bourbon influence on that one. And Hans, we prefer the distillery edition. Fair, yeah. That's you can also personalise your name on that one. I have to stop myself saying. You can get my name on it too. But yeah, that's a shared influence on that one. But now we have a little bit left for a toast. So, I just want to say thank you. Thank you all for coming here today. Thank you. I appreciate you all coming. I live 20 minutes down the road. I love going to different countries and seeing other cultures and seeing how everyone mixes in. And I love that everyone comes here and you're all very welcome. So I appreciate you all. Thank you. Sláinte.
Does that mean welcome to your house 20 minutes down the road?
Yeah, bring the whiskey.
Okay.
Agora é só água.
I prefer black barrel, that's my favourite.
Dessas três opções, gostei mais do Black Bear, mais gostoso. Esse daqui é o que tem um cheiro melhor, só que é um dos mais fortes. Qual você gostou mais, Pinga?
Olha, eu fiquei com Black Bear.
O Black Bear também. E o cheiro, qual que é o melhor?
Eu achei esse aqui.
Cheiro de canela, né?
É adocicado, lembra mel.
No questions at all?
E esse daqui é
So,
o tradicional, o original. Esse daqui é o mais vendido, né? O principal, e esse é o segundo.
From John himself. And if you had a good time, my name is Nathan. If you had a terrible time, you don't know me, okay? You don't know me. But once again, thank you all.
Thank you. Acho que é isso, hein, rapaziada. Esse foi o tour. E aí, curtiu? Não, falar real mesmo comparado aos outros, né? Eu já fiz os outros tours da Guinness, já fiz do outro whisky. Eu achei meio sem graça. Mas, pelo menos, deu pra tomar uns whisky, né, aqui. Dar uma chapada. Thank you. É isso, pessoal, esse daqui foi o tour na Jameson. Falar real pra vocês, né, não curti muito não, achei bem simples comparado aos outros, né, e teve conhecidos meus que falou que era melhor do que o da Guinness. Eu achei o da Guinness bem melhor, bem mais completo, achei muito simples esse, mas mais um entretenimento aí pra vocês. E deu uma chapada, hein, meu, tomei, foi 4 whisky, e o primeiro que eu tomei foi puro, nossa, já deu uma dor aqui na barriga, eu preciso comer alguma coisa agora pra não ficar louco, né. Beleza, pessoal? Esse foi mais um vídeo no canal, espero que você tenha gostado. Se você gostou, curte, comenta, compartilha, se inscreva no canal e deixa nos comentários aí aonde você quer que eu vou para trazer um conteúdo bacana para vocês. Beleza? Tamo junto e até o próximo vídeo. Valeu!